1,000 is a lot of people, if you really think about it. Like, try putting 1,000 people in one small room and see how crowded it's gonna get. I am honestly shocked. I already hit 1,000, despite literally 7-ish days ago, I was at 500. Where did you all come from? I am truly appreciative of the amount of support I have gotten thus far, and honestly, I'm just genuinely shocked that I'm already at 1,000. It's crazy to think about, so I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A this time, because, well, you know, it might as well. It's a special event, so for those who are new and don't really know who I am, I might as well just reintroduce myself. Hi, I'm Casey, or Doodles. I am a college student. I'm majoring in animation, so yay. Okay, enough about me though. Let's get into answering questions now, because that's what you're here for. Okay, so first of all, thank you for the few people who did give me questions. For those of you who weren't aware, I posted in my community tab asking for questions so I can answer them. So be sure to keep an eye out on my community tab in the future, because I might do something like this again. Okay, first question. How do you do your character interactions? A lot of times I really don't have an idea in mind. I just kind of do stuff. So I just think of something funny and I draw it. But I usually like to think of who the character I'm drawing is like what they like to do or their personality, and try to build off from there and how they would respond to certain things. And then other times I just kind of go on Pinterest and find a pose that I'm like, oh yeah, that's so them, and then I draw it, so. Another question that I got is, what's your favorite food or dessert? I don't necessarily have a favorite food, because I'm picky and my opinion on what I want changes depending on how I feel. But dessert-wise, I'm between cake, ice cream, and cookies. Those are always my favorites. I like eating those. If you could work on any animated show, game, or creative project in the future, what kind of art style or project would be the most fun for you? That's a great question. I think as of current, what is out there that I've seen, if Lego Monkey Kid does continue, I'd like to be a part of that. That's fun. I also saw Gameoverse. That's a new indie show that's out, and I think that's cool. I think it would be fun to try and animate that stuff. Another question. Your videos always make it feel like you put a lot of thought into characters and storytelling. When you're designing a new OC, what usually comes first? Visual design, personality, or the story? This one, it does depend. I feel like in most cases, I start with the design first, like the visual aspects first, and then I build off from there. Because, if I'm being so for real, majority of my OCs, I kind of just did random stuff, and I was like, oh, that's a cool design, I'm keeping you now. And then from there, I kind of built who they were as a character, but there are some instances where I start with personality first, or I already have a story in mind. I'm like, I need more characters for that one. Let me make someone real quick to fit there. But most of the time, I start with the visual aspects. So I have 3 questions that really relate to OC kind of thing for me. 2 of them basically asking who my favorite OC is to draw, or a character I'd like to get the most attacks for art fight, and then another one being, what's a memory of a drawing or OC that you have been thinking about for a long time? So I'm not going to directly say who it is, but if you go to my art fight profile and look at the characters with the most images, I think it kind of tells you who's been brain rotting me for the past year. Another question is, what is my oldest OC? That's a good question. I have a lot of them, but I mean, you could technically say my Sona is one of the older, in air quotes, OCs that I have. Another question is, do you have any projects of your own that you dream of making a reality? Basically, all of my stories I have, I hope to make into a project of some sort, whether it be a show, a comic, or a game. Maybe a movie for one of them, I'm not sure. I have several in mind. Another question is asking basically what's an inspiration, whether it be artists or YouTubers. It's hard to really say because I have a lot of different artists that inspire me, but one of the first I'd like to think of is Ava G, because that's one of the animators I found out, oh wait, you can animate yourself? Really? That's a thing you can do? Orb is another inspiration. I like her use of colors. They're very pretty. The starfish face is another one, specifically for storytelling, because the way her comic is laid out is very, very awesome, and I like it. So it's hard to really pinpoint who all inspires me, because I have so many. It's a long list. There's too many to really say or like point back to being my main inspiration. So I have several questions here. Firstly, how did I come up with my Sona design, and what was the thought process behind it? My Sona, as of current, is really like a reiteration of all my past Sona designs, kind of smushed into one, along with some extra aspects. The only real thought process I think I had when making the current one is have heart designs in it. I think that's really about it. Not much thought went into this design, if I'm being so for real. What kind of elements do you enjoy using in OC designs? I love giving characters tails. That's like one of my top things I like including in character design because it's so fun to animate and it just tickles my fancy. I like drawing tails, so that's one of the top things. What colors do you like using in art? I mean, I like most colors, if I'm being honest. I think for shading, I'd say I really like using pink, red, and purple in most cases. While with lighting, it's like yellow and blue most of the time, but it just depends on what I'm drawing, I guess. Favorite brushes to use? Now, I do have a main brush I use for sketching. I cannot tell you the name of it though, because I only know English. Skill issue on my part, I guess. But I'll show it on screen. I just really like using this brush because it is really fun to sketch with. What's your usual thing you do when making art? Half the time I'm either split screen watching YouTube videos while drawing, or I just have music in the background. How did I decide on my username? So like, I made it back middle school and or the beginning of high school. I don't remember when, but the thought process behind it was really, I think, oh, I draw animals. Let me make a name that fits with that, because I could not draw humans for the life of me at that time. But now it's more so just in reference to I have a wild imagination, so. Favorite Vocaloid? I don't want to be basic and just say Hatsune Miku, but if I'm being for real, design-wise, she's the most memorable for me. She's the one I see appear a lot of times, so Miku, I guess. What's your favorite video you've made so far? Honestly, it's been the last one, which was the art fight one that I made. Simply because that was the one I made the fastest and had the most fun making, I think. Like, I wasn't worried like, oh, this is gonna be a lot of work. I was like, oh yay, art fight. So, I guess that one. And then the last question being, what's your least and most favorite part about making art? As of currently, line art is the problem for me. It's not that I can't do it, it's just I am having a bit of an issue finding a specific brush that I really want to use, because this thing happens with me where I change my opinion on what brush I prefer to use when making art after a certain point of time, and currently I'm kind of in that mood, so I'm trying to find a brush that I prefer making art with right now. So currently it's line art. My most favorite part, I like most of the art process. I think my most favorite though might be shading, simply because it's fun. And I guess sketching is like a secondary favorite, because I can just doodle a ton of random stuff. I actually ended up getting an additional question as I was finishing up editing, so I'll just include this one too. This one asks, how did you build up the courage to start posting? I will say I had some friends and mutuals that were like, hey, let us know when you make a channel so we can subscribe. So I already had some people expecting me to make a channel in the first place. but also because I may or may not have promised classmates that I would make a tutorial video on how to use said program. But in all seriousness, it's more so that I am still a little nervous. Like, having so many people watching me actively is a little jarring because I am still not used to posting on social media in general. But after a while, I kind of just am like, hey, if they watch it, they watch it. If they don't, it's whatever. I'm just having fun. It's more so just, you should have fun making what you make. Don't worry about how many views and likes you'll get. Just do it for yourself. Well, that's all the questions I'm going to answer for today. Again, thank you for getting me to 1,000 subscribers, guys. There's a lot of you here now. Goodness gracious. Well, that's it for me. I am a little tired of talking, and I need to prepare my other video about Artfight. So I'm gonna skedaddle and work on my next video, because I need to do that. And I will see you soon. I hope you have a great day, night, afternoon, evening. I don't know what time it is for you, but enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye!